Today in biology homeostasis, you will learn about kidney problems, that is, stones in kidneys. You can see the image, kidneys shown and stones are also shown. Kidney problems and cures. Unusual situations arise in the function of kidney by factors originating within the kidney or outside, in the form of kidney stones. Picture is shown that there are kidney stones. These factors cause serious kidney diseases. So, of the kidney problems and their causes are, first and most important is kidney stones. Stony materials are formed in the kidney and they are called kidney stones. These stones definitely cause urinary obstruction, that is, patient feel pain and they are complicated by diseases or infections. Kidney stones are shown. Stones have specified chemical nature. Kidney stones are formed in the metabolic diseases. These are named as hypercalcemia and hyperoxaluria. What is hypercalcemia? Hyper means high level. It means high level of circulating calcium in the blood because of other diseases. Hyperoxaluria. It means higher blood levels of oxalates. It contributes in the formation of calcium oxalate stones. Where oxalates are present, they are in green vegetables, tomatoes, therefore they may be the source of hyperoxaluria. The incidence of calcium oxalate type stones are 70% of all the kidney stones. The incidence of other type of stones of calcium phosphate and uric acid is 15% of calcium phosphate and 10% of uric acid respectively. These salts are precipitated out during urine formation and accumulate later to form stones. Now there is treatment of kidney stones by a technology, that is lithotripsy. Lithotripsy is used for non-surgical, that is surgery is not done, removal of kidney stones. Images are shown that on stones lithotripsy method is used to break down stones into small particles. Lithotripsy is a technique used to break up stones, kidney stones that form in the kidney, ureter or gallbladder. There are various ways used to break the kidney stones, but the most common is extracorporeal shock wave lithotripsy method. What is it? In this technique, high concentrations or amounts of X-rays or ultrasounds are directed from a machine outside the body and then they hit to the stones inside. The shock waves break the stones of kidney into tiny pieces or into sand, which are then passed out of the body in urine. Second is renal failure, when kidneys are not able to work. Various factors of pathological like diseases and chemical nature may progressively destroy the nephron, particularly its glomerular part. As we have discussed that glomerulus was a ball of capillaries. This results in the increase of plasma level of urea and other nitrogenous wastes. Their rise in urea causes complications like hypertension and anemia. These things contribute to renal failure, that is, kidneys are not able to work properly. What is hypertension? It is a long-term medical condition in which the blood pressure in the arteries is persistently elevated, that its level becomes high. Hypertension picture is shown. Anemia. It is a condition in which persons lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate or enough oxygen to the body tissues. Pictures are shown that normal red blood cells and anemic red blood cells. Treatment of renal failure, it is done in two ways, dialysis and kidney transplant. Pictures are shown, peritoneal dialysis and hemodialysis and kidney transplant. What is dialysis? Cleaning of blood. The passive diffusion of waste substances across an artificial semi-permeable membrane is called dialysis. To remove nitrogenous waste, particularly urea, the blood of patient is treated through dialysis. What is its role? It cleans the blood either by passing the blood through an artificial kidney known as hemodialyzer or by filtering blood within the abdomen. The waste like excess water are removed during the treatment as being done by the healthy kidneys. Types of dialysis we will discuss. Number 1 is hemodialysis, second is peritoneal dialysis. Hemodialysis, it means cleaning the blood. In this process or procedure, blood is circulated through a machine which is called dialyzer. Dialyzer is also called artificial kidney. It has two spaces which is separated by thin membrane. Picture is shown. Blood passes from one side of the membrane and dialysis fluid passes on the other side of membrane. The waste and excess water pass from the blood through the membrane into the dialysis fluid by osmosis. Second is peritoneal dialysis. It works on the same principle as hemodialysis, except that abdomen has a peritoneal cavity lined by a thick layer or epithelium called peritoneum. Peritoneal cavity is filled with dialysis fluid that enters the body through catheter, which is a soft kind of tube. Excess water passes through the peritoneum into the dialysis fluid. This process is repeated several times a day. Dialyzer is a kidney machine and it works on the same principle as the kidney for removal of nitrogenous waste, extra water from the blood. Dialyzer is used after renal failure or kidney failure. Dialysis is done again and again until a matching donor's kidney is transplanted. Now, third way of treatment is kidney transplant. Dialysis may be used as a temporary measure. In high degree renal failure, it is also called uremia or end stage renal disease. Thus, the surgical transplantation of matching donor kidney is the only option left as the permanent treatment for kidney.